Welcome to Season 5 of NBA 2K25.
In Season 5, you'll become a superhero. From a heroic outfit, anime hairstyle, badge elevators, and a +1 cap breaker, your potential is going through the roof.
Wemby is
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
So here's Miami's starting group. Rozier's out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. And for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Hunter in at the center. So Shams, our NBA champion Boston Celtics, last year, a terrific record from beginning to end. Could this be a dynasty in the making?
They have all the necessary ingredients. When you think about their top players, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, this is a group that's locked in for the long term. They have Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford returning. This is a team that has potential to win for the next 3 to 5 years. And that starts with having your key players and your top players locked in. When you think about the teams with dynasty potential in today's NBA, the Celtics have to be at the top of the list.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Hero kicks to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Butler. And here is Hero, guarded by Holiday. 5 on the clock. Pulls up, high post. Hunter grabs the miss. Shams, the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about a big move, certainly seeing what could be out there. What's your sense? Are they trying to shake up their core right now?
The Heat always feel like they are close to competing and really trying to get to the cusp of winning a championship. The question is, can they find another star player to bring to this group? Are they willing to move the assets, and do they have the complement of pieces to go get that star player? But the Heat, we've seen it over the last 4 or 5 years. They're a team that has one thing in mind, and that's winning a championship.
And they can be scary when they get to the playoffs.
Playing the regular season is one thing for this Heat group. They know when the lights are shining the brightest, they can turn it up another level in the playoffs. That's what Eric's supposed to do.
Here's Tatum after Terry Rozier's basket. Tatum deciding where to go with it. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Hero, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like...
Substitution on the court.
Hero against Holiday. Here's Adebayo. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Hunter. And it's Cornette in at the divot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5.
Boston ball.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clock at 6. Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Rozier the pass to Hero. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
The Heat trail by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Here's Springer. And Rozier pulls it down. For Miami, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Holiday looking for an opening. The kick out to Brown. Over Robinson. Offensive rebound. And so Boston again turning it over.
Miami ball.
So both teams make. And a close game so far to the
half. With the score, the Celtics 28, the Heat 31. And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Adebayo. Hero out there with Rozier. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position.
First team
A
foul.
fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Hero. And Tatum pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Heat with the lead. Hero on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Rozier kicks to Hero. There's the pass to Highsmith. Hits the three-point bomb. Highsmith's got 7 points in the game.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge and see how Kevin Love's doing. David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. He is in a lot of pain right now, and from what he can tell, it looks like a lower back strain. Not good news for him or his team. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's Hunter. Lays it up off the glass. Hunter's got his first points of the night.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that payoff.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the owner.
Substitution on the court.
Hero passes to Butler. Back to Hero, taken away by Holiday. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Jason Tatum is out there with Hunter, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Hero on the wing. Over Holiday, and Hero the bucket on the assist by Butler.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Outside Tatum. Down kicks to Tatum. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're in front by 4. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. He's done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 19 points.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Hero from long range. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Brown. Takes it inside. Money!
That is world class.
Love seeing that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Bounce pass, Butler. Highsmith the pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Hunter. Rozier against White. Hunter dishes to White. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Brown missing. Stolen by Tatum. MP outside. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew,